Today, I was checking out some GitHub pages, and I came across a really cool tool for beginner hackers. It's completely beginner-friendly, but still a great way to start learning hacking strategies. The tool is called ALHACKING, and it was created by someone named Ford Hacker. At least that's how I think you pronounce it. Anyway, let's check out the GitHub page first, and then I'll show you how to set it up on Linux and how to use it. Before we start, I need to make one thing very clear. I'm sharing this for educational purposes only. I don't want any issues if someone decides to misuse this tool. Use it to learn, and hopefully YouTube won't remove this video because of it. This tool is called ALHACKING, and it's super simple. As you can see, it only has 3 committed files. The whole thing is created in shell scripting, which makes it lightweight and easy to use. ALHACKING is actually an Albanian hacking tool designed for ethical hacking. It comes with tools for social media hacking simulations, gathering phone information, Gmail attack simulations, user discovery, anonymous SMS sending, webcam hacking, and even a powerful DDoS attack tool. It works on almost any operating system, which is really cool because you can even run it on your phone if you want to. Now, I'm going to open up Kali Linux and show you how to get this tool and explain what it does. First, I'll open my terminal. In my case, I like to keep all my external tools in a folder called Options, but you can choose any folder you want. Once I'm in that folder, I'll go to the GitHub page of the tool and copy the repository link. After copying the link, I'll go back to my terminal and type getclone followed by the link I just copied. You'll need to wait a little bit while it downloads. Once the cloning process is done, I'll navigate into the ALHACKING folder by typing cd ALHACKING. From here, it's really simple to open the tool. All you have to do is type bash alhack h and the tool will start running. Now when the tool opens, you'll notice that the menu is in Albanian. Don't worry though, it's easy to figure out. The first option is Requests and Update. This is for updating the tool, and it's the one you'll use if you need to refresh the scripts. You just select it by typing one and hitting enter. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, even if you don't speak Albanian. Let's take a look at some of the other options. The second one is a phishing tool. There are many other options too. For example, there's a webcam hacking tool, a Gmail bomber, and a DDoS attack simulation. Some of the options, like 7 and 8, are also in Albanian, but they're not hard to understand. For example, option 7 is a guide on how to use the tool, and option 8 is for uninstalling downloaded programs. The list goes on up to option 18, and each one does something different. And that's it for today's video. Remember, this tool is for educational purposes only. Use it responsibly and happy hacking. Let me show you an example. If I select the phishing tool by typing 2 inches and hitting enter, the tool installs ZFisher for me and opens it right away. It's so simple and fun to use, especially for beginners. It's a great tool for phishing simulations, and I actually used it myself a few years ago. I'm not sure how well it works now, but back then, it was awesome. Now let's get back to ALHACKING tool. Just hit Ctrl+C. To make sure you fully understand how this works, let me demonstrate it before we end this video. Let's take a closer look at option 11, which is Ghosty. First, I'll search for Ghosty in my browser and open its GitHub page. Once you find it, you'll see that Ghosty is a highly effective tool for information gathering. It's well known and widely used for this purpose, making it a great example to showcase. Now here's how ALHACKING handles it. When you select option 11 and press enter, the tool takes care of everything for you. It will automatically download Ghosty, install it, and open it completely hands-off. Everything is handled in just one step, which makes it incredibly convenient, and that's exactly why this tool is so effective. It simplifies the process and makes it accessible, especially for beginners. You don't need advanced knowledge to use it. It automates a lot of the work. However, I always say that tools like this are great for learning, but they're not enough if you want to go deeper into hacking. If you're serious about it, you need to learn how these tools work behind the scenes. For now, this tool is perfect for beginners. It's simple, smart, and does exactly what you need it to do. I was really excited to show you this tool because it's a great way to start learning. Before I wrap up, I also want to discuss further about Albanian for more understanding. The digital world, much like our own dear London, is rife with vulnerabilities. It's a playground for those with malicious intent, seeking to exploit weaknesses for their own gain. But fear not, for there are those who stand guard, who delve into the shadows to shine a light on these vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. These are the ethical hackers, the digital detectives, and their magnifying glass of choice. ALHACKING. ALHACKING isn't some nefarious program lurking in the dark corners of the web. It's a sophisticated suite of tools, meticulously designed to empower ethical hackers in their pursuit of a safer digital landscape. Think of it as a digital Swiss Army knife, equipped with everything a cybersecurity professional needs to identify and address security flaws before they become a threat. Its purpose is simple yet crucial: to provide a controlled environment for ethical hacking, allowing professionals to simulate real-world attacks and test the defenses of systems and networks. By understanding how a system can be breached, we can better fortify it against those who would seek to do harm. ALHACKING's strength lies in its versatility. It boasts an impressive array of features, each tailored to address a specific aspect of cybersecurity. Vulnerability scanning, for instance, allows users to probe systems and networks for known weaknesses, much like a detective dusting for fingerprints. Penetration testing goes a step further, simulating real-world attacks to gauge the effectiveness of existing security measures. Imagine it as a controlled demolition, identifying structural weaknesses before they can bring the whole building down. But ALHACKING isn't just about brute force. It also excels in the art of subtlety, offering tools for social engineering campaigns and phishing simulations. These features help organizations assess their susceptibility to human error, often the weakest link in the security chain. And let's not forget cryptography analysis, allowing ethical hackers to crack codes and decipher encrypted messages, much like our own adventures in code breaking. It's about understanding the language of security, both its strengths and its weaknesses. ALHACKING is more than just a collection of tools. It's a game changer in the world of ethical hacking. It empowers cybersecurity professionals with the means to stay one step ahead of malicious actors, anticipating their moves and mitigating threats before they can materialize. Think of it as leveling the playing field. By providing ethical hackers with the same tools and techniques employed by their less scrupulous counterparts, ALHACKING ensures that the good guys have the upper hand. But its impact extends beyond individual hackers. ALHACKING fosters a culture of proactive security, encouraging organizations to prioritize vulnerability assessments and penetration testing as integral components of their cybersecurity strategy. It's about building a fortress, brick by digital brick, ensuring that the walls are impenetrable. Moreover, ALHACKING promotes collaboration and knowledge sharing within the cybersecurity community. By providing a common platform and standardized tools, it facilitates the exchange of best practices, techniques, and countermeasures, strengthening our collective defenses against the ever-evolving threat landscape. The applications of ALHACKING are as diverse as the threats it helps to combat. Imagine a financial institution entrusted with safeguarding the financial well-being of countless individuals. ALHACKING can be used to probe their systems for vulnerabilities, ensuring that sensitive customer data remains secure from prying eyes. Or consider a government agency responsible for protecting national secrets and critical infrastructure. ALHACKING can simulate sophisticated cyber attacks, helping them to identify and address weaknesses in their defenses before they can be exploited by hostile entities. But it's not just about protecting large organizations. ALHACKING can also be employed to enhance the security of everyday devices, from personal computers and smartphones to smart homes and connected cars. In an increasingly interconnected world, the need for robust cybersecurity has never been greater. By simulating real-world attack scenarios, ALHACKING helps organizations of all sizes to understand their vulnerabilities, prioritize their security efforts, and ultimately build more resilient systems that can withstand the relentless onslaught of cyber threats. Section 5. Treading carefully. Safety precautions for ethical hackers. With great power, as the saying goes, comes great responsibility. The very tools that empower ethical hackers to safeguard our digital world can also be misused in the wrong hands. It's akin to a scalpel, capable of both healing and harming depending on the wielder's intent. That's why ethical hackers must adhere to a strict code of conduct, always operating within the bounds of the law and with the express permission of system owners. Imagine a detective entering a crime scene without a warrant. It undermines trust and jeopardizes the integrity of the investigation. Transparency is paramount. Ethical hackers must clearly communicate their intentions, methods, and findings to the system owners, ensuring that they are fully informed throughout the entire process. This open line of communication fosters trust and collaboration, essential ingredients in the fight against cybercrime. Furthermore, ethical hackers must treat all data with the utmost confidentiality. Any information obtained during a security assessment must be handled with the same care and discretion as a doctor handling patient records. It's about respecting privacy while upholding security. Section 6. The law's boundaries, legal considerations in ethical hacking. Navigating the legal landscape of ethical hacking can be a complex endeavor. Laws and regulations vary widely across jurisdictions, and it's crucial for ethical hackers to have a firm understanding of the legal boundaries within which they operate. Unauthorized access to computer systems, even with good intentions, can have serious legal consequences. It's akin to entering someone's home without permission, even if it's to fix a leaky faucet. The act itself is a transgression. Before embarking on any security assessment, ethical hackers must obtain written consent from the system owner. This consent should clearly outline the scope of the engagement, the methods that can be employed, and the handling of any data discovered during the process. It's also crucial to stay abreast of relevant legislation, such as the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act in the United States, or the General Data Protection Regulation in the European Union. These laws define the parameters of ethical hacking and provide a framework for legal and responsible security research. Remember, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ethical hackers must prioritize legal compliance, ensuring that their actions are always above board and within the confines of the law. Section 7. The Responsible Hacker's Toolkit, combining skill and ethics. Ethical hacking is more than just technical prowess. It's a delicate dance between skill and ethics. It's about using one's knowledge not for personal gain or malicious intent, but for the greater good, to make the digital world a safer place for everyone. Imagine a skilled surgeon possessing the dexterity to perform intricate procedures. Their skill alone is not enough. They must also operate with compassion, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to their patients' well-being. Similarly, ethical hackers must wield their knowledge responsibly, always mindful of the potential impact of their actions. It's about using their powers for good, to protect, to defend, to educate, and to empower. This sense of responsibility extends beyond individual actions. Ethical hackers have a duty to share their knowledge, to mentor others, and to advocate for responsible security practices. It's about building a community of like-minded individuals, united in their commitment to a safer digital future. Section 8. A future secured. The importance of ethical hacking tools. Like ALHACKING, in an era defined by rapid technological advancements and ever-evolving cyber threats, tools like ALHACKING are not just important, they are indispensable. They represent our best line of defense in an increasingly interconnected world, where the consequences of cyber attacks can be devastating. Imagine a world without ethical hackers, without the tools and techniques to probe our defenses and identify vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. It would be a world where cybercriminals operate with impunity, where our data, our privacy, and our critical infrastructure are constantly at risk. ALHACKING and similar tools empower us to fight back, to level the playing field, and to stay one step ahead of those who would seek to do us harm. They are the digital equivalent of security systems, firewalls, and surveillance cameras, protecting our digital assets from those who would exploit them. But their importance extends beyond mere protection. Ethical hacking tools like ALHACKING foster a culture of security awareness, encouraging organizations and individuals alike to prioritize cybersecurity and to adopt proactive measures to mitigate risk. Section 9. A final word. Wielding ALHACKING for a safer digital world. Ethical hacking is crucial in our digital age. ALHACKING helps identify and address vulnerabilities, ensuring a safer digital world. It's not just about tools, but the individuals who wield them responsibly. Let us use these tools ethically for a secure digital future.